Weather in interpreting the ups and downs of both these clubs. Their headline this week, from chaos to Carrick. Although given United's recent history, the assumption that the chaos here is over may prove far-fetched. Graham Lasso, are you feeling it for the Reds or the Blues today?
Well, in terms of the favourites, you'd have to say Manchester City are out-and-out favourites, much more established. The transitions that we've seen, and as you describe it, the chaos, is testament to how much they support their club. So anything can happen, but I would certainly say City, with their personnel, are favourites, John.
Here's Dorgu. And it is diverted behind by Cassano.
Yeah, it's an excellent start by Manchester United.
And Harry Maguire heads against the bar. 3 minutes into his start for 2.5 months.
Well, that would have been a remarkable start for him on a personal level, but for this Manchester United team, it's a really deep in-swinging ball to the far post. Completely evades Donnarumma, who tries to come out initially to collect it. Harry Maguire ghosting in at the far post, getting a good...
And he's caught out there, and is rescued by Donnarumma. That's the nerviest moment. Ahmad Diallo. Only half away, and that's Menu. Doku. Caught by Diogo Dallo.
He's in absolute agony here, Jeremy Doku. He's really writhing around on the floor, waving his arm up, trying to get some assistance on the pitch.
In towards Bernardo Silva, who has yet to score in the Premier League this season.
Yeah, disappointing header.
Menu. Cassano unaware of Dorgu's presence. And that was late from Shaw.
As Fernandez is going to get booked for his challenge on Rodri, which was petulant at best.
Went over as if clipped, but Anthony Taylor didn't think he was.
No, he wasn't.
Bruno Fernandes. Good ball. And Burma left it for Dorgu. Burma is just back from the Africa Cup of Nations. He delivers towards Mbomo. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Mbomo appealing in isolation to the referee.
Yeah, they closed the door on him, the two centre-backs. Nothing wrong with that. He was never reaching the ball.
Now Bruno Fernandes to Mbomo. City look across towards the linesman.
Yeah, I think he would have been given offside if Manchester City hadn't retrieved the ball. They've been saying how good Rodri's playing, and that's the first.
Bruno Fernandes, Ahmad, goalkeeper in no man's land. Ahmad around Donnarumma, and the flag goes up. It will not count.
On this pass here, quite comfortably offside, isn't he? Assistant referee.
Oh, and Loman's just got a touch to that. It's going to be a corner. And corner from the far side should be a bit more threateningly delivered than one from the near. Let's see. Ake and Alain. Goalkeeper flew to his left. There's a defender on the line as well. Ake. Lewis. Rodri. Semenyo.
Yeah, it's really patient build-up by Manchester City.
Martinez. Bruno Fernandes had made the early run. No flag at this stage. Bruno Fernandes around the keeper. Checks and scores. There was a real delay, which you could count in seconds, before Gary Besic raised his flag. To start with, he kept it down.
Ake just steps up in time, the flag should go up now. They obviously...
Bruno Fernandes. Maguire is penalised for barging into Haaland. And Erling Haaland is not getting up quickly. The whistle goes. Semenyo. Haaland deflected away off Martinez.
Yeah, good.
Dorgu. Some switch. Amad Diallo. Red forces gathering. Diallo! Casemiro! Look at the celebration from Donnarumma. I know we're looking at Casemiro and his angst at not converting, but Donnarumma has done a celebration worthy of a goal scorer.
He didn't, he stayed on his feet, credit to him. There's your first save, it falls kindly to Casemiro. He doesn't go down there.
Hammer. Bruno Fernandes. And Burmo! Another stop by Donnarumma. Maguire. And Burmo's touch releases Bruno Fernandes. 3-on-2 in United's favour. It's Brian and Burmo. It's 1-0 United. New manager, new feeling.
And then a quick break and 4v3 in the end, but the main opportunity is this, the 3v2. Look at the run from Mbeumo. He gives himself some space, gives Fernandes an opportunity. Amad does really well to hold the width. He doesn't run in towards the pitch. That then splits the two centre-backs. I think Fernandes is always going to favour that side with his right foot into the path of Mbeumo. He's going to back him. And it's now for Manchester United. They've got to stay positive and keep this energy going.
Amad in himself this time. And across the face with Mainu, the closest to linking up. Once again, Matheus Cunha. Did well to deliver a cross, and Dorgu snaffles a second for Manchester United and runs immediately to Cunha, who is getting the bulk of the acclaim from the Trafford end. Those in red, 15 minutes away from a restorative derby victory.
Who picks the ball up in a wide area. He's onside. Ake's the last man out there, and then here he drifts past O'Reilly. Doesn't have to beat him, just get a yard on him, cuts the ball back, and then every Manchester City defender is on his heels, ball watching. Ake's not close enough to close that space down near post. Far post. Rico Lewis allows Dorgu to get a run on him.
Nuri for Doku, Reinders for Bernardo Silva, and it is Erling Haaland who's being brought off. Didn't expect him to look wildly pleased, and indeed he doesn't, and he is replaced by 8. Luke Shaw demolishing all in his path. Here's Amad. Ake wondered about whether to challenge, didn't make it. Amad goes on and is a couple of inches away from sealing Manchester United's perfect day. Amad. Matheus Cunha, City sliced open again. Mason Mount waits and scores with his first touch. If there is such a thing as Manchester United's perfect day, this is it.
On the counter-attack, and they just run away. This is going to be really tight. Cunha in behind. I know they're going to be having a look at that. Very hard to see there. Maybe Ake's left leg is playing him onside. We'll need another look. Mason Mount's fine because the ball's played back.
All the result, but a third goal would be symbolic for Manchester United. It's gone the way of offside. Back from Manchester United's day of glory, the weeks of chaos. The firing of a manager, his brief replacement by a two-game interim, and now this! Michael Carrick, victorious in his first managerial Manchester derby. And maybe the Manchester Evening News got it right. They've moved